Hey you guys, I wanted to do an onboarding video tonight. So this is for new or newer market partners, just kind of explaining an intro to kind of how to get you started. Okay, so you either got a new market partner guide emailed to you or I've given it to you. So I'm going to be going through that if you want to read along with your copy. Okay, so number one, it says make your list. It's important to just sit down, make a list of everybody you know, like 100 to 200 names. Go through like your Facebook friend list. Think of people at church, people at work, friends, family, just anybody you come in contact with. This is not a list of people you're going to go chase down and tell about Monate. But it's just kind of gets you your mind open to all the people you know and the people you can help, and eventually maybe reach out to. I did not do this initially. I kind of just made a list in my head, and then I kind of got to a point where I was stuck in my business, and so I was like, okay, I'm going to sit down, and I made a list, and it just really kind of took me out of my comfort zone to say, hey, these are people that I could help one day. So it's important. So make your list. Number two, with that, is there anybody that would be on your dream team as far as joining Monate with you, and someone who's a go-getter or a good friend or family member who could use some extra money, or someone who you would want on your team. So make a list of those people too that you can maybe schedule just to visit and catch up with or hang out with. And while doing so, tell them about your new business, and maybe it might be an opportunity that they'd like to do also. Okay, number three, set your launch date within 7 days of joining. This is important because it really kind of just lets people know what you're doing now. So it can be your close friends, it can be family, you can invite as many people as you know. And it's really kind of the best way to just kind of announce that you're doing it and do like an introduction to the products. You learn so much more doing things in person than trying to share through, a Facebook message or a text message. So a launch party is important. Monate isn't about, having parties all the time. We don't do Facebook parties. Some have. There's nothing wrong with that. But the main thing is just to do your launch party and go from there. And if you have enough interest later on, you could always do another one, like a Meet Monate event. Okay, number four is training. You will need to log into your back office and do your Market Partner Academy. This takes probably about an hour if you did it all in one sitting. But you can split it up. I split mine up over like a 2-week period. But you can do whatever you want. So you can log into your back office. There is a link at the top that says Market Partner Academy, and then it pulls you to a new website and you do your training through there. This is important because you're now a representative of Monate, no matter how involved you're planning to get. It just kind of lets you know how they recommend things to be done and how they want their business to be handled. And it just gives you some tips, not only on products, but just on how to talk to people and market and things like that. So you need to do that. The next thing is to just look around the back office. Like I said earlier, there is a resource library with documents about products you could print out for people, or if you need more information, you can search there. And also like marketing, there's marketing like flyers and stuff in there too. So get familiar with your back office. When you log in, there is a, I was going to say, where is my phone? And I will show, I'm recording on it. I was like, I'll just show you what it looks like. When you log in, it has like the different ranks, and the next rank up how you can qualify. So that's a really good thing to look at because it lets you know your personal volume and your group volume and everything. It says get familiar with the mobile app. They recently updated the back office, so there's not a mobile app that's compatible right now. So there's no app right now. The next thing is be involved if there's a live event in the area, trainings, get on some of these Facebook groups and watch the videos. I'm also doing some training videos, so keep up with those as well. Okay, the next thing we're going to go over is the compensation plan. Okay, so I'm going to be going over this page right here. The first place we're going to start is if you look right down here in this box, it says retail customer 30%. You get 30% commission off of a retail purchase underneath you. You get 15% for VIP customers. Don't let that fool you, because I know you think, oh, well, I get a higher percentage for retail customers, but it's always good to get a VIP customer. It's the best value for them. If they're not comfortable with that, then that's great if they want to do retail. But at first I'm thinking, well, I want to push for retail customers, but no, you want people to, keep buying from you, and it just is just a better value for them too. Okay, so then it talks about a sales bonus. If your personal volume, which is your purchases and those retail and VIP customers underneath you, if it is 1,000 or more, you will get an extra 3% commission on all those sales. If it is over 2,000, you get an extra 5%. And if it's over 3,500 PV, you'll get an extra 10%, and so on. So if you have a higher group, higher personal volume, you'll get a higher commission that month. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is come up here to this section, okay? And it's really confusing just looking at it. It took me a while, and now I'm really familiar with it. Okay, so market partner. We'll look at that column. That is where you are right now. The qualifications, it says 200 PV. So your personal volume as a market partner to stay active must be 200 PV. That's like probably 2 customers a month, or if you order, that goes towards that too. So in order to stay active, you have to have at least 200 PV, and that is active to get commissions. And then just beneath that, it says level 1, 7%. Okay, so as a market partner, if you had one market partner underneath you, you would get 7% off of their 7% commission off of their customers. So you'd get your own 15% or 30% off your customers, and then you also get 7% off of them. Okay, then we'll go to the next column, and we won't go too far into this. You can read over it as you go. But for managing market partner, in order to promote a level, it says you have to have 300 PV, which is personal volume and sales, and you have to have 2 active lines. Active lines are market partners underneath you. So if you have 2 active market partners underneath you, you will promote to managing market partner, and you will get a $100 to $150 bonus, depending on if you're in your Smart Start or not. And then it says, where it says GV, that's group volume. So if you have 300 PV, that goes towards that, or whatever your PV goes towards group volume, but then also the group volume is your sales volume of your market partners underneath you. And then when you are a managing market partner, you are getting paid a higher commission. So you get the 15% on your VIP customers, 30% on your retail customers, but on the levels underneath you, you're now making 10%. And then if they have people underneath them, then you're making 3%. So as level 1, level 2. So that's kind of, and it's really nice. If you look in your back office, there's I think it's the graphical tree view. If you ever look at that, you can see all your customers, and it's like a family tree. So you can kind of see the levels, and that would be, kind of where your commission's coming from. And then it goes up from there. And kind of with that, we'll come over here to this side where it talks about rank advancement bonus. So for a managing market partner, you can get a $100 bonus. And then as associate market builder and so on. And then if you go to the middle of the page in blue, it talks about product pack bonuses. When you sign up, anybody who purchases a product pack, you can get $100 to $220 depending on which product pack they get. Okay, now we'll go into Smart Start right now. Okay, so Smart Start includes the month you sign up and then the 2 following months. So it's if you sign up earlier in the month, then you have more time. I signed up like the last day of the month, so my Smart Start was only like 2 months. Okay, so during this time, it pays to really push your business because you can get extra bonuses. So there's a VIP bonus. If you get 4 VIPs, for every 4 VIPs, you get a $60 bonus. So you sign up 4, you get $60. If you sign up, 8, that's $120. You can do that unlimited amount of times during your Smart Start and get those bonuses. Now, once you're out of Smart Start, you could still get a VIP bonus, but those 4 VIPs all have to be in the same month. Not impossible if you keep talking about your business and pushing for it. So when you're out of your Smart Start, it's 4 VIPs in the month. You get a bonus. Otherwise, during that Smart Start, you have the whole period that it's counted towards. Okay, so then we're kind of in that purple spot on the page now. So the next thing, it talks about Smart Start bonuses. It talks about a block bonus. A block is 4 VIPs and 1 market partner. So if you sign up 4 VIPs and 1 market partner, you have created a block and you get $150 block bonus during your Smart Start period for doing that. Now, if you get 3 blocks, so that's 4, 8, 12 VIPs and 1, 2, 3 market partners. You then create a Mo neighborhood is what they call it. And you get a $500 bonus, and that's unlimited. So there's been people who have really pushed it, signed up a lot of people, and it's possible. You can get a Mo neighborhood and get a $500 bonus on top of those individual block bonuses for each block you do. All right, let's see. I think that's all there. Okay, let me see if there's anything else here. All right, so there's the triple block bonus for getting 3 blocks. And, okay, so we went over commissions. All right, next thing is Facebook groups. If you are a friend of mine on Facebook, you have been added to Team Shine, Dream Team, and Inspire. These are our direct uplines. It's a good place for training, for just basic information about flash sales and things that come up. And also to ask questions. And usually, like if you have a product question or like a question about a customer's hair or something, it's better sometimes to go to those bigger groups because there's more people who might be more likely to get maybe a quicker response or more responses if you're trying to find like a certain product or want questions about a certain product. So I highly recommend keeping up with those because there's a lot of information. And then it talks about other recommended groups to join. There's the Monate Official, which is the corporate customer page. They post about flash sales. A lot of good posts you can even share on your personal Facebook page. There's the Monate Market Partner Official page. All right, and then there's the Endeavor page, Team and Team Believe. These are higher above us. I'm on them. I mean, a lot of the time, like the important information and training gets passed down into the other groups we're in. But again, I like being in them because I can go and ask questions or just see what other people are posting and doing. Okay, then there's Learn to Earn. They do training and onboarding videos on just, how to improve your business and things like that. So that's a good page. Really, really important. I would say get on Monate Hair Testimonials. Everything that's on there you can share. So if there's a picture that, you know, impresses you, want to share on your personal page or share with a friend, anything on there, you can share. So it's a good place to get before and afters. Also see how people are styling and what products they're using for certain hair types. So if you have somebody that's maybe a chemo patient, you can search on there for chemo and see other people's results. Or maybe like beards, or, you know, like men balding, or curly hair, or ethnic hair. You can search all those and pull up, you know, before and after pictures, and then see what products they're also using. And then last, and he recently changed the name of his group, but it was Meet Monate with Devern Augustus, but he just changed the name. You can find him under Devern Augustus, and he has a group page. He is, I'm not sure what level he's on, but he's pretty high promoted up through Monate. And he's been a stylist for 17 years. He's written a book on the ingredients that are in hair care products, what makes, you know, Monate great. He has really good training videos, information videos. So even if you don't, I don't know if you necessarily have to like and follow his page, but you can use that as a reference to look at, because he covers every topic. And with that, he always says, do a search first. Don't just go and ask him a question, but actually go to the search bar, search if you can pull it up. He has a YouTube channel and everything, so you can look there too. And Hudson's about to come in crying,